Hi guys, this is the second part of section 3.2 on writing equations. There'll be a little bit of practice and a graded assignment within this. Okay, so the other day we were given a point and a slope. So for example, if I said the slope is 2 and I gave you the point 4 comma 3 and I asked you to write the equation in slope-intercept form. So just to recap what we did the other day. So we would fill in that this is the x and this is the y, so y equals mx plus b, and then we would find b. Okay? Now, the key pieces that you need to write an equation in slope-intercept form are the m and the b, so we would just fill in the y equals the m is 2, and the b is -5. Our end goal is still the same, but this time we're going to be given different information. We're going to be given 2 points. So we don't have the slope. But we know an equation to find slope. The equation to find slope is this right here. You're going to take the difference of your y's over the difference of your x's. So off to the side here, they kind of go through the equation here, but I'm going to do it off to the side. So let's say that I'm given that point from the left, 5, 3, and a -8. So the key things that we need are m and b. So first, let's start by finding that m. So if this is my x1, my y1, x2, y2, so I'm going to do 2. Now, be careful and watch your signs. A lot of people are having issues with their signs here. So 2 minus 3, and then -3 minus 5. 2 minus 3 is -1. -3 minus 5 is -8. Right? Those negatives cancel, and we would just, did I copy it wrong? So I think this is supposed to have a -5 here. Okay, so let's backtrack 1 second. So let's be super careful here. So -3 minus a -5. So this would really turn to plus. So this is going to be a 2. So my slope should be a -1/2 here. Okay, sorry about that. So now we have an m and we have a point. It doesn't matter which one. You could pick either one. Just if you pick this, make sure you use both the x and y from this point. If you use this, use both the x and y. Don't like try and use this x and this y. Okay? So I'm going to use this second order pair. It really doesn't matter. So my y is 2. Y equals mx plus b. My m is -1/2. My x is -3, and then plus b. Now, this isn't going to turn out super nice here. The negatives will cancel, but it'll be 3/2 or 1.5. If you want to do the decimal, that's fine. So subtract that over, and you find that your b is 1/2 or 0.5. Doesn't matter how you write it. So y equals -1/2 x plus 0.5 or 1/2. I don't know how you write it. Okay, let's walk through another one. So here, once again, you're given 2 points. Okay, so let's start by finding the slope. That should be your first step. So 4 minus 5, y2 minus y1, divided by x2, -4 minus 0. So 4 minus 5 would be -1. -4 minus 0 is -4. Let's reduce those to just a positive 1/4. Okay? So now pick a point. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to pick this one because I think it's going to be easier because of having the 0 there. So let's fill in y is 5, m is 1/4, x is 0, and then plus b. That's going to knock that piece out, so your b is simply 5. Just throwing this out there, if you ever have an ordered pair where it's 0, comma, a number, that's telling you your b. That's your y-intercept. Okay? So y equals 1/4 x plus 5. Only fill in the m and the b. Okay, let's try another one. Start by finding your m. Okay, so -3 minus 5 divided by -5 minus 3. So here I get -8 divided by -8. So this is just going to reduce to 1. And you should reduce things if they do reduce nicely. Pick an order pair. I'm going to do the first one just because it's less negatives to deal with. So y is 5 equals m is 1, x is 3 plus b. Subtract that 3 over, and b is 2. So y equals 1x plus 2. You can write the 1 there. You don't necessarily have to because technically the coefficient will be 1 anyway. Okay. Let's do, I don't know that we need to do this one. Let's just try this one. Okay. So let's find our slope. So x1, y1, x2, y2. So 2 minus 2 divided by -3 minus 5. So we have 0 divided by -8. That's just 0. And if you're ever unsure if it's 0 or undefined, type it in your calculator. If it tells you 0, it's 0. If it says error or something like that, it's undefined. So pick an ordered pair. It doesn't matter which one. So I'll do this one. Y equals mx plus b. B is simply 2. Now, your m is 0, though. So if you fill in y equals, your m is 0, x plus 2. You don't want to leave it like that. 0 times anything is 0. So this is just y equals 2, and that's a horizontal equation. Okay? So from here, you'll have some practice and a graded assignment. I will have office hours Thursday. Please reach out if you need help or have any questions at any time. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.